Hi, everybody. I'm Mark Bryant with the Big South Conference. Very happy to bring you the Big South Network guide for the upcoming week. And there is a lot to talk about this week. Lots of events, 22 in fact, on our viewing guide for the week of September 23rd through September 29th. We're almost closing out the month of September. And as I said, with more than 20 streaming events this week alone, a very active time. So let's jump right in it. By the way, if you want to contact me, ask any questions about the Big South Network or our programming, Mark B at bigsouth.org. And as you can tell from the background, I want to talk about football first. We do have 3 streaming offerings this Saturday, the 25th. North Greenville at Presbyterian College. That'll be a noon time start, so get your day underway for football with a 12 o'clock kick at Presbyterian College. PC looking for a win there against North Greenville. 2 6 o'clock games. One is a regional matchup of some import, although a lot of you would point out it's not our region, even though it is one of our conference teams. UMass is at Stony Brook, and that's going to be a big game for the folks in that area. So by all means, check out the ranked UMass team coming to Stony Brook to face the Seawolves. That should be very interesting. And at the same time, Delaware State at Coastal Carolina, and the Chanticleers really looking for a win. They need to get in the W column, and they've got Delaware State coming in. Good matchup there. We'll see how that one turns out. So 3 on the gridiron for you on Saturday the 25th. It's not all about football. We have more, and so let's change the thought to volleyball. We take ourselves inside the Justice Center, and here's how the schedule begins for volleyball. We've got 3 matches for you, all at 7 o'clock on Friday the 24th, and it's conference play. So this is big time here. That's very important. Radford at Charleston Southern, Liberty at Gardner-Webb, and High Point at Winthrop. The trio of matches, 7 o'clock on Friday. Moving on to Saturday, our times are 2, 4, and 6. And these are all conference matches as well. So this is where things start really getting intense, and the teams start to shake each other out here and find their positions in the standings as we work toward our tournament in November. Coastal Carolina at Asheville, at this very site right behind me here. High Point at Charleston Southern, and Liberty at Presbyterian College. Those again at 2, at 4, at 6 on Saturday. But that's not the end of the volleyball. We continue on into the week, and a little Monday midday action as Bethune-Cookman comes to Presbyterian College for volleyball on the Big South Network. 12 o'clock start Monday the 27th, and then the 28th. We've got 3 more for you there on Tuesday evening. 2 at 6 o'clock is UNC Wilmington at Coastal Carolina, and Liberty at High Point, Presbyterian at Gardner-Webb. So there's a couple out-of-conference trips here, or conference matches here, I should say, with Bethune-Cookman coming to PC, UNCW coming to Coastal, but otherwise all our volleyball, and 10 matches in all. So 8 of the 10 are conference play. Very important. Check those out. And this is the time, if you haven't gotten your volleyball sport pass so you can see all of these, now would be a good time to go ahead and do it as we begin conference play, because that sport pass gets you all these matches all the way through the tournament. A good deal, something to consider, well worth your value if you want to follow Big South Conference volleyball. And let's go ahead and turn the sport one more time and take ourselves out to the pitch. There we go. As we look to soccer, men's soccer is where we're going to start. And we've got 6 for you there, starting on Saturday the 25th. Longwood at Radford, and that again one of those out-of-conference matchups as those begin to kind of thin out as we get into conference play. We've begun Big South play. So that 6 o'clock kick at 7 o'clock, 2 conference setups here as Gardner-Webb goes to High Point. And we've got Liberty at Winthrop, and there's a classic Big South matchup if ever there was one. So big night, Saturday night in men's soccer for the Big South. Couple days away there, and then Tuesday the 28th, UNC Greensboro at High Point. Boy, that's a close-knit battle right there. 2 teams in the neighborhood meeting up. And then Wednesday the 29th, we've got 2 for you there. A 4 o'clock kick from Asheville, where they've got the Bulldog battle. It's Gardner-Webb and UNC Asheville. And at 7 o'clock, Winthrop at PC. And that'll close out the slate for the men. But the women also have some games on tap for us. Francis Marion at Presbyterian College. That's a 7 o'clock kick for this Friday night, the 24th. And at the same time, Charlotte at High Point as the 49ers come to face the Panthers. And last but not least, Sunday, our only Sunday event, is going to be the 26th. That's a 2 o'clock kick for South Carolina State at UNC Asheville Women's Soccer. 22 live streaming events, a full schedule for you here over this next week as we bring the wraps slowly here on September and get right into October, and the races are really going to heat up then. We talked a little bit about ordering. You can order any of these by the event. If you want to start saving some money, though, you might want to start thinking about ordering by the sport. So order by the game, by the sport. Expand that to the full season of multi-sports or the year so you get everything we do for a full calendar year from when you order. The bigger the package, the better the deal per event, obviously, that you're going to get out of it. So by all means, check that out. BigSouthSports.com is where you learn more about the Big South Network. Not the only place you can learn about the Big South Conference, though. We are all over the place. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Those addresses are all the main site, twitter.com, Facebook, youtube.com/Big South Sports. Easy to find. You can also just link to any of those off the Big South Sports homepage. So by all means, come to our homepage. Follow the family of sites and services across the internet. That also includes our blog, our bigsouthshout.blogspot.com. And if you have any problems with the video streaming, if you have any technical issues, let's address those with fan support. Our wonderful folks with New Lion, that's our web and streaming hosts, can help you solve your computer issues, your video streaming issues. They also have contacts at the site, so if there's something wrong that they can address, you can call them at 877-967-3267 or email them fansupport@newlion.com. That is NEULION.com. Be sure to specify billing, technical support, what have you, so that they can properly address what your situation is. Hopefully you won't run into any problems, but if you do, those are the folks to contact. Again, I'm Mark Bryant, Director of Multimedia Development here for the Big South. So glad to talk to you about what we bring you each week here at the Big South Network. Don't forget to check out our Super 7, the Big South Super 7, that highlights best 7 plays of the last 7 days, as well as our many Big South flipped on campus features, all to be found at BigSouthSports.com. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and hope you enjoy those games. We'll talk to you next week.